Third grade, today we have our first math test. You've got 3 sheets of paper for your math test in your Friday folder. First thing you're going to need is your power-up test. Okay, this looks very similar to the ones that we normally do, but it just says test on the top here instead of power-up A, B, C like it normally does. You're also going to need our actual test and then what we're going to write our answers on. All right, so you should have both of these sheets of paper. Make sure you have your name on all 3 of them, and then we'll get going on the power part of our test. All right, our power up part of the test is first, so make sure that you got your name on the top. When I say go, you're going to do all of the facts. On a power up test, we will not grade them together. Okay, so you're on your own to do your facts, and then I'll get you started on the problem at the bottom. The problem at the bottom says Jayla arranged her pennies into 3 rows. There were 5 pennies in each row. How many pennies were there altogether? Draw a picture to help you find the answer. So, 3 rows, 5 pennies in each row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the first row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the second row. There's the third row. Now you just have to figure out how many are there, and that will be your answer. Count all those up, all right? So pause this video, get going on all your facts here, your problem of the day at the bottom, and then press play and we'll get going on the other part of our test. The other part of your test, you're going to need these 2 papers. One is going to be our answer sheet. This one's going to be what our actual problems are on. Okay, so make sure you have your name on both. We'll read the problems on this sheet, and then we'll do all of our work on this sheet. When I grade, I'm looking at this sheet, not this one. So don't waste your time writing out stuff on this one. Do it on this one. All right, number 1. The digit 2 is in what place in each number? All right, I'm going to copy it onto here. Digit 2 is in what place? A, 532. B says 823. C says 279. It says the digit 2, so I'm going to underline the 2. The 2, the 2, the 2. In A, what's that digit? What's that place? Well, if you think about our place value chart, we have our 1s, 10s, 100s. All right, so the 2 in this one is in the 1s place. So A, 1s. You're going to have to write small for this one. B, it's in the middle, so it's in the 10s place. And then C, it's the first place, so that's the 100s place. Awesome. That's it for number 1. If you're still writing, no sweat, just pause the video. I'm moving on to number 2. Number 2 says use 3 digits to write a number equal to 4 hundreds, 3 tens, and 8 ones. So if we've got our hundreds, tens, ones, 4 hundreds, so 4 in the hundreds place, 3 tens, so a 3 in the tens place, and 8 ones, so an 8 in the ones place. So we get 438. Number 3 says write the next 3 numbers in this counting sequence. So we have 24, 30, 36, and then we have to find our next 3 numbers. All right, to get to 30 to 36, how many are we going up by? Start at 30 and let's go up to 36. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. All right, we went up by 6, so our rule is plus 6. Now use that rule to find out what our next 3 numbers are going to be. Pause the video. When you're done, press play and we'll go to number 4. Number 4, 7 bicycles have how many wheels? So how many wheels are on a bike? 2. So I need to count by 2 7 times. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Double check that was 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get 7. Sorry. 14 wheels. Next, how many cents are in 3 dimes? Count by tens. All right, number 5 here. How many cents are in 3 dimes? Count by tens. 10, 20, 30. So write that on paper. How many cents? 30 cents. Moving on to number 6. Number 6 says, what is the first digit in the number 852? Remember, all of our individual numbers are digits, so go ahead, write the first digit over here for your answer. Number 7. Number 7 says, how much money is shown by this diagram? We've got our hundreds first, then our tens, then our ones. So, hundreds, tens, ones. How many $100 bills? 2. Then finish it with how many $10 bills? Write that number here. How many $1 bills? Write that number here. Don't forget your dollar sign on your answer. Number 8. Draw a picture to show $412 using 100s, 10s, and 1s. So 412 should have 4 100s, 100, 100, 100, 100, one $10 bill, and then you need 2 $1 bills. That's an awesome one to write C box. 9 and 10, we've got some missing numbers in a sequence. 16, 24, blank, 40. Figure out how much we're counting by, and then do that same thing to get the missing number here. Pause the video. When you're done, press play. Moving on to number 10, we have 7, blank, 21, 28. On this one, we're counting up by 7s. So do 7 plus 7 to get the missing number here, and then write your answer over here in the box for number 10. Pause the video. When you're done, we'll be on number 11. I'm now on the back of this sheet. Number 11's at the top. Says 27, 36, blank, 54. And this one, we're counting by 9s. So do 36 plus 9 to get your answer. That's going to go over here at the side. 12, how many digits are in the number 428,976. Remember, you can always press pause on this video and go back if you missed anything. How many digits are in this number? Count them up. Make sure your answer has a label on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you would write 6 digits. Number 13, we've got some addition problems. So 8, 4 plus 2 plus 5. Right away I see 8 plus 2 is 10. 4 plus 5 is 9. So I do 10 plus 9, what do I get? That would be my final answer. Similar for 14. 14 says 2 plus 7 plus 6 plus 3. I know 7 plus 3 equals 10. Now 6 plus 2 equals 8. So do 8 plus 10, see what you get. '15, I've got a missing add-in. So I've got 5 plus n plus 2 equals 11. Add together the ones that I know. 5 plus 2 is 7. Then I need to flip it into a subtraction sentence. So 11 minus 7 gives me what? That'll be your answer. 16. 3 plus 6 plus n equals 13. Do the same thing to find your answer there to figure out what n is going to be. (17) says if the pattern is continued, what would be the next circled number? So 1, 2, circle, 3, 4, circle, 5, 6, circle, 7. What's going to be our next circled number? Go ahead and write that number over here for number 17. Right here. Number 18 says find the missing addend. So I've got 2 plus n plus 7 equals 14. Go ahead and do 2 plus 7 equals 9. Then flip that into a subtraction sentence, 14 minus 9, to get what n equals. 19, Mira is second in line. Byron is fifth in line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is Mira, this is Byron. How many people are between them? And your last problem, number 20. Jermaine solved 3 problems before lunch and 6 problems after lunch. Altogether, how many did he solve? Altogether means we need to add 3 plus 6 to get your answer. Don't forget your label of problems. Excellent. Now, when you're done, that can go back in your Friday folder. If you missed any of these, please, 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 please go back and listen again. Your tests are really important, and if you get a really good grade on them, it really helps your GPA. So, go back, listen again. I gave you a ton of help on this one, so please do your best, and I can't wait to see your work.